Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and do legs today. Start out with the quad extension. Goal here is just kind of warm up the quads. We're gonna do walking lunges, weighted walking lunges today. Something that I never do, which is why we're doing it today. So cold. Let's do a few singles. Good God, that's annoying. We're gonna do a single, 2 legs. Feel pretty heavy. I'm gonna do 10 on each leg, double the weight and do 10. So we're at 85 pounds up to 190. 10. Finish up quad extensions with a drop set. With a 205. Smooth this back a little bit. And cut the weight in half. Keep the same amount of reps. At 115. We got 10. Go for 10 more here. Let's go one more drop set. 115, 70. Alright, let's rest those one more time. Whew. Man, it's burning. My legs are freezing too. It's literally 15 degrees outside. Alright, we're going to move into hamstring curls now. Flying hamstrings, not the seated one. Quads feel very heavy. Alright, here we go. Just trying, when I do these, the only cue I'm thinking is drive my heels down to each glute. So left heel to left glute, right heel to right glute. Keep my big toe nice and flexed. Okay. Alright. Take your steps 150. That is so fun. Alright, so a 150 here. We'll do this as a drop set. 10-10 again. Okay. 80. 10. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Alright, we're going to move on to dumbbell walking lunges and RDLs. Alright, so like I said, we're going to do walking lunges. Nothing super difficult with this movement. I do like to keep them pretty short movement patterns. So instead of here, I keep it pretty tight, just like that. I also like my feet to kind of go out like here. Start out pretty light. We're just start out with 20 on each side. Just down and up to where that grass cuts from dark to light. Also, you should probably not be doing them in running shoes. I like to keep the weight towards the foot that's out in front where the weight's on. One more. Turn around. Left foot out here. The way I treat these, they definitely become more of a quad dominant movement. But you can also make them more of a hamstring dominant movement. But like I said, I'm going to do RDLs for hamstrings. Alright, we're going to move up to 30. Probably 2 more sets. Alright, here we go. 30 pounds. Oh, I hate these. That's why I don't know them. Alright, one more set. Okay. Right. One more. Okay. Alright. Just kicked my ass. We're going to move on to remaining deadlifts. Hopefully I can find, with dumbbells, Hopefully I can find this little attachment for my heels. Alright, so we're going to move on to RDLs. Take the shoes off. I couldn't find the little ramp that puts your foot at a flexion, which increases the range of motion for your hamstring, but it's okay. So whenever I do RDLs, a few things, a few cues I'm thinking of. The first cue is I want to push my hips back, almost like there's a wall behind your butt. And it's different than a straight leg deadlift. Straight leg deadlift is obviously what it's called, straight legs. RDL is a Romanian deadlift. The intention is to go heavier than a straight leg deadlift while still making your primary movement muscle your glutes. So we're gonna go ahead and give that a go. Like I said, I have 80s here. It's fine, it should be heavy enough. I could use a barbell, but I like the dumbbells because I can keep them closer to my body. I can actually push them behind my body. With the barbell, you're limited because your shins. So here we go. Harry Potter socks on. All right. Okay. Just squeezing your glutes at the top as well. Okay. Also, one other tip. Whenever you're doing anything where your feet has to be perfectly straight, I can't recommend enough looking for like a straight line on the floor and using that as a guideline for your toes. So here I have the turf versus the regular floor, the rubber. So I bring my big toes up to that line. A lot of people have muscle imbalances. When you have muscle imbalances, one side's tighter, and when XYZ muscle is tighter, you're gonna have one leg push back or push forward. If you do that for an extended period of time, the same way that if you do the right way, you can get stronger quicker, you can get injured faster. So it's really important whenever you're doing any movement, you're nice and straight. It's hard to tell when you're going lifting by yourself. So I think it's very important to have these straight edges right here. I'll do that for one more side here. Okay. First things first, I'm gonna release. All right. First. Also with RDLs, your feet are gonna be within your shoulders. Conventional deadlift, you're gonna be more that shoulder width. Sumo, obviously, you'll be farther. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, that's good. I might do one more movement. We'll see. We're definitely toast already though. Alrighty, fellas. So we're gonna finish off with the best. I forgot to start my video, of course. Probably can't hear me talk because this music's so damn loud in here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish off with the best leg machine on the planet, especially for glutes. It's hammer strength. It's so good because a lot of times when you do these movements, the feet are here, not down there. When they're down here, this makes it so much easier. So for these, when I'm doing it, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. what I'm thinking is pushing through my heels, right? And you really want to take your glutes and squeeze at the top. Super important to squeeze. If you don't do that, it's like doing a bicep curl and stopping here. Like, you got to get all the way. And a lot of times when people do these, they have weaker glutes. I'm lucky I have stronger glutes just from my sporting background and being so fat my whole life that I already have pretty natural, pretty built glutes as they are. But whenever you do this movement, it's super vital. Squeeze your glutes at the top. So let's stop talking, see if I remember how to hook this thing up. Let's get started. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go up to 4 plates here and do just one heavy max set for as many reps as possible. I'm telling you, man, if you have a lagging deadlift or a lagging squat, it's because your glutes are weak. Hit those glutes, man. Especially for my guys out there. A lot of guys don't hit glutes. You gotta hit glutes. Having weak glutes is bad for your lower back. It's bad for everything. Let's go ahead and load this up, 4 plates, do our last set. Alrighty, boys, here we go. Last set here. 4 plates on a 360, 180. I don't care about the weight. It's funny, it gets to the point where you just, weight's just a number. I think the most I've gone on this is 3 plates, so we'll see how this feels. I'm gonna say 8 is my goal, but who knows. Just get under it, get started. Holy crap, that felt good. We'll do that for one more set. Oh, fuck. I've never failed on a glute exercise before. Oh, that's tough. Let's get move right into it. Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna go for 6 here. Heels, glutes, heels, glutes. Glutes, heels, glutes, heels. Oh, that was good. Alright, we can call it a day there. Let's go for legs. I'll catch you guys in a second. Alrighty, boys. So we are here after that workout. I know I filmed pretty much everything. I think I filmed pretty much every single set. I didn't film the entire workout. There was a few things I did that I did not show. One of them being I did good girl, bad girl. And then I also did a few calf movements, and then I also did I walked a little bit. I also ran a mile. I haven't ran in so long. That was tough. But I have a lot to cover in this card talk. Shout out to Sam Sulik. I think the first thing I kind of want to cover is just, well, I'm going to the bank right now to pay off a debt. Just kidding. I gotta, my car had to get fixed. Hopefully it should be driving a lot better now. But I had to get a lot of things done to it. New brakes, new wheels, just a bunch of fun, expensive stuff. And the mechanic is he's a family friend. So my mom went ahead and just picked it up for me because I was in DC and she was back in Annapolis, and basically he was going out of town. I need to get my car essentially. So she went ahead and paid for it up front. And she doesn't have Venmo because why would you have Venmo? Just kidding, I love my mom. Sketchy dude just sitting in the parking lot. So I'm going to the bank right now to withdraw $1,100. to pay her back. That's how much my car cost. But I almost have it paid off. I'm super excited. Anyways, I digress. So tonight I'm going home to watch the Packers game. You guys are watching this like 3-4 weeks in advance. The Packers are playing the. I'm a terrible fan. I don't know who they're playing tonight. I don't know. Oh, Buccaneers, I think. No, I don't know. Oh, Cowboys? No, they beat the Cowboys. Damn, who are they playing? Oh, San Francisco 49ers. It's gonna be tough. I'm a big Packers fan, but that's gonna be a tough game. Those 49ers are a dangerous team. So I'm dating myself, which you're not supposed to do with YouTube, but I am. And plus, you guys already know who won. I think by the time this comes out, the Super Bowl is gonna be around the corner. But today's been a really hard day. Not just for me, like professionally. I'm in a parking lot, so it's not a big deal. It's been a hard day for me emotionally. Yeah, it's been a very tough few months. But it's been a very hard, and honestly, no one's probably watching this far into the video, but this is, for me, honestly, man, this is just therapy at this point. Like, I'm using my YouTube as a therapy session, like NF, because that's where I am right now. I moved everything, right? I moved everything I had in DC back to Annapolis, and I'm basically starting over again. I mean, I'm not even kidding, like, it's probably the third or fourth time I started over. This time I'm starting over on my own. Before I started over with jobs, and I'm 27, right, man? So like, I'm at a weird part of my life where college is weird, but college is fine because you have a schedule, right? You have a set schedule, and you have to be somewhere at a certain time. You know what you need to do to get the degree, right? Oh my God, sorry guys. The other car was better for filming in the car. I shouldn't be filming in the car overall. But I had a set schedule, right? That's the beauty about college. Even I made that hard. I mean, I dropped out of college and whatever. And then you get out of college, things start moving, right? Like, for me, I got out of college and COVID hit. I mean, I graduated the year COVID hit. So I lived with my parents for a year, and then Taylor and I went ahead and moved. We moved out to Roanoke because the plan was to move to Virginia so she can get in-state tuition, essentially, to go to Virginia school because she went to Virginia Tech. And I was totally down with that. I'm totally cool with that. I love it, whatever. I'll go anywhere, especially with her at the time. I would literally go anywhere with her. And so we moved to Roanoke. I got a job out there as a finance guy. I don't really talk about it too much because it doesn't really matter to me, but I'm technically a investment advisor and a stockbroker, and I'm also a life, health, and annuity insurance agent for the state of Virginia. So I have all these like certifications, and I spent 7, 8, 9 months getting them, just to walk into the job essentially and quit. I hated everything about it. I hated the person I became. I loved the knowledge I gained, but I hated the job. Like, I despise the job. Would I recommend just quitting a job like that and door dashing for an entire year? No, I wouldn't recommend that, but I could, because I lived in Roanoke and the cost of living was nothing, and that was just what I did. So that was like one step forward and a huge step back. And then we ended up moving back to DC. I got a job at Foundation Fitness, which was my current employer, and I'm working there again. I'm very lucky for them to accept me back, and I'm blessed. But we had all these plans, and things just don't work out. At the end of the day, things just don't work out, and I think it's important to recognize that. It's important to understand that. It's important to compartmentalize that, and to understand that that's okay. Like, it's okay for plans not to go the way that you think they're gonna go. Sometimes they never go the way you think they're gonna go, like, ever, and that sucks ass, dude. But that's okay. So I mean, essentially, I'm at a point now where I'm working at a beautiful job, beautiful people,
doing what I love. I love training people. Personal training is it's my dream job. It truly is. Like, you guys are gonna laugh when I say this, but when I was a child, the first dream job I ever had, I can give you my top two dream jobs. First one, and I tell this to people and they think I'm lying to them, but I'm not lying. My first job I ever wanted was a garbage man. I swear to God, I thought that was the coolest job in the world, because I would see them. They would get home at like 2 p.m. And I was like, damn, they get to watch the sun come up. They get to run around. They get to be in shape. Um, but then, obviously, I didn't end up doing that. But then, after that, funny enough, I was like, man, what is another job that's physically demanding? You get to run around, and then boom, the a UPS driver. So then, for the longest time, I was like, I should be a UPS driver. Um, and then it turns out, they make a crap ton of money, which is hilarious. But I didn't end up doing that either. And then I ended up, obviously door dashing, which was, kind of funny because I ended up doing, um, I ended up like doing what essentially kind of like what I love to do. But it just, I think sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to work out. And, I think that's life. It is what it is. And, things happen, but I don't know. It's not a bad thing. Apparently everyone's out in Annapolis tonight. I'm just out here trying to get some cash. I'm gonna walk around with shorts on. Every time I walk with shorts on out in public, I get the funniest looks from people. People are like, "What is this lunatic doing?" And I don't blame them. Honestly, I do not blame them. But yeah, man, do what you love. I obviously I'm not even talking about the workout, but do what you love. Do it passionately. Do it every day, and just be relentless with your time. Like, this is your life, and if things don't go the right way, like, don't panic. Like, pause. Like, I'm reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but don't panic, man. Like, you have it. If you're alive today, you can continue to grow. You just can. It's just that simple. Workout was good. Actually, the workout was really good. Like, my legs were heavy, heavy. It's funny. Whenever you're on camera, you push harder. It's funny. I don't know. I don't know. My head just went to a completely wrong place. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna say it because we are PG here. The good old Michael Labs YouTube. But thank you guys so much for continuing supporting the page. It really does mean the world to me. And I said it once, and I'll keep saying it. For YouTube has saved me in ways that you don't understand. Like, you would not understand what it's done for me. It has forced me to put out content, even if 2 or 3 people are watching. It has forced me to put out content, no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling. I have to put out content that gives me something to do. I have to take care of my dog too. So that's that, guys. I'm gonna go out here, literally 10 degrees weather with shorts on. It look like an absolute bozo. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, also, that workout was done under the influence of carnivore diet. I think while you guys are watching this, I'm like 3 weeks into it. If you've been watching me long enough, I go in and out of this. Um, every time I get on, like, I will be shredded probably within like 2 months. Every time I hop on this diet, I just lose weight like it goes so quickly. My body reacts very bad to carbs. Anyways, I can get in carnivore a different time, but I'm not an expert. But it's just kind of, it's what I do. But yeah, let me go deposit some cash. I'll catch you guys later.